Hello, my name is Jasmine Jones, and I am going to present the midterm on curriculum design. So, based off the different types of models for curriculum design, I believe my current district, which is Elizabeth City Pasco St. Public School District, I believe that we kind of on the objective model. In the objective model, it contains standard-based content for all grade levels, which our district provides resources and information on the curriculum for all grade levels, pre-K included, pre-K through 12th grade. Our district follows the standard course of study, which is Common Core North Carolina, and teachers are expected to teach standard-based content that is measurable. So we do provide different types of assessments, formative and summative assessments. And this summative assessment really is the end of the grade assessment that everyone takes in the state of North Carolina. Some pros and cons of the current curriculum on the teacher perspective. I believe one thing is that it provides a pacing guide, more so teachers can know what to follow and what to teach. The pacing guide is aligned with the standards from Common Core and with the current state expectations. So our district follows that very tight. It does provide a mapping so that you can know where your students are and where they should be in the classroom. And it also provides a crosswalk for each subject, meaning just laying out the specific items that should be covered in that standard. It breaks it all down. Some more pros is that it provides teachers with strategies on how to unpack. So like if a teacher is unsure on how to teach a standard, if you go to the unpacking document, it breaks everything down so that teacher can follow or see the examples on how to implement it in the classroom. Teachers are given mid-year assessments from our curriculum. Our district makes sure that we have district-wide benchmarks. So with the pacing, it sets up how long you should teach a standard and what standards will be covered on the benchmark assessment. And we have a benchmark assessment coming up in October as we speak. It also provides digital resources. We are a 21st century school district, so digital resources are very important to implement in the classroom. And at the end of the year, you can see the test specifications for the upcoming end of grade test, so you can see how much each standard is weighed. The cons is that really teachers should be following the pacing guide. There's no going around because you know that you have the district benchmark coming up and that the benchmark is going to follow the pacing guide, so that your class should be expected to somewhat do pretty good compared to all the other grade levels and the other grade levels in the district. So if you try to jump around, it may kind of hurt you when it comes to the district benchmark, because they're going to be looking at your data. There's no flexibility. You have to follow it because you know that you are going to be expected to have your students showing proficiency at the end when they take their end of grade tests. Resources can be limited. Teachers are always trying to find different types of resources. Even though the district provides us some resources, sometimes you may want to tailor that. So resources may be limited in certain standards. And then finally, the support. A lot of teachers I do know kind of struggle. And for example, I know me, like when I taught science, 5th grade science last year, just even looking at the unpacking and how to teach everything, that support on how to do things or how to implement can be a little lax at times. Pros on the current curriculum on a student perspective. It does prepare students for college and career readiness. It helps with student proficiency and its grade level alignment. Some cons. All students may not be college and career ready, and so as a district, you have to make sure that you are providing those resources for those kids that are not college and career ready. The differentiation, it starts early in elementary school, but as students get in middle school and high school, do they see that differentiation? So that may kind of be a con. And what kind of alternative options are there for students once they get out of elementary school? Because I know elementary school is really big on differentiation, but is it big on differentiation in high school, middle school, and high school? STEM focused or technology driven option, we may be limited in my district on really focusing on STEM. I know we have one school that focuses a lot on STEM. I think that's the middle school. But what are the other schools doing to make sure that STEM is being a heavy focus as well as technology driven? Are we providing students with that Google support so that they can be 21st century learners when they get out of middle school and high school? And it doesn't allow students to have much say in what they learn. This is what they have to learn. So I think that can be a con, the students not having a say in what they want to learn and how they should learn it. Why do I think we should keep this curriculum? Because the curriculum does do a good job with outlining and providing students with the opportunity for college and career readiness. I know when I was in high school, I don't think it really focused on college and career readiness like it does now. I don't believe that we had Common Core when I was in school. I'm pretty sure we did. Schools also provide students with learning pathways in high school. The pacing guide for teachers to follow is a great guide. Because it does, for an example, it keeps me on my toes knowing what I should be teaching. And it does help with proficiency and remediation as well. So as I conclude, the North Carolina provides opportunities for students to be assessed formatively and summatively based off Common Core and based off my schools, my district's pacing guides as well. The essential standards, which are designed to show validity, I think that is a great component. And incorporating 21st century skills into the classroom based off the pacing guide and the standards is a great component to include in the classroom and to see that student growth. So thank you.